And welcome, I'm DDF Racer, and if you hadn't already guessed, yes, my voice is going. So, whether or not I make it to the end of the stream with any words coming out of my mouth, that is going to be the question. It's not so much will DDF bin it today, it's will DDF's voice bin it. Because, yeah, it's 5:55 in the morning, I've been up for about an hour now to get this race up and running, the server up and running and all this kind of stuff ready to go, and it's just not getting better. I've had my coffee, I've had my water, I've had a little slice of bread, and that's all I can do really to prep for this one. I'm exhausted. Didn't get much sleep last night after race one. I ended up staying up late just because I'm stupid like that. Yeah, so I'm not feeling the best. So I do apologise in advance for my really sort of, well, I think Triple J said I can be a blues singer now. I wouldn't quite go that far, but I know what he means. Get Sydney to commentate. Well, I mean, if Sydney wakes up in the next hour or so, then I'm going to be in trouble because she's meant to be sleeping until 7. I'm not sure that Mrs. DDF will appreciate that very much. George Senior, quiet stream incoming. Well, I might have to resort to that, George, if I'm being honest with you. I might have to just go quiet for several laps, just out of necessity, because if I don't, then I'm probably not going to be able to speak for a few days after that. So I'm going to get all of the jargon, all of the bump out of the way right now, and then if you miss it, you miss it. I'm sorry, because I'm probably not going to repeat myself too much today. What are we doing today? We are doing the second race of round 4 of the BINCAR series. There we are. 13th of May for the vast majority of you. It's actually the 14th of May for me, because I'm a time traveller, I'm in the future, because I'm based in Australia and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah. First race was absolutely epic. I'm not going to tell you what happened, because, spoilers, you may have not watched that yet because of the whole time difference thing, but it was a really, really fun race. This circuit that we're at today, Chang, really does lend itself to some quality racing, slipstream racing, pack racing, you know, It's so good. It's so good. Battles for the lead all the way through the Praga class, the Audi class, and not so much the Mazda class, because that kind of got spread out a bit. But there was definitely battles all the way through the race, with some very close finishes at the line as well. Amazing stuff. Absolutely amazing stuff. But yeah, excuse me. Hopefully we can get some more of the same today. 45-minute race coming up shortly. The server should go live in about 3 minutes, 5 minutes. Then we have a 20-minute practice session, a 10-minute private qualifying session, a 5-minute warm-up where I'll attempt to do a driver briefing. No promises. It could just be just air coming out of my mouth with no discernible sounds. And then in the race, yeah, 45 minutes rolling start, 2 times tyre wear and 2 times fuel use, which means it's simulating a 90-minute race. So it should be good. I'm really, really looking forward to this. Whether or not I can perform well is another matter, but the racing should be good. No Matt Webb this weekend. That's one of the big things to point out. He is not well. No Rangy either. He's not well either. So we've got 2 people dropped out of the Praga class. So this, I would normally say this would be an excellent opportunity to score some points. However, George Senior is back from vacation, and Sven is going to be in the Praga class as well. So let me just show you very quickly how the championship looks as it stands. So let's bring up that screen. And you know me, I love a good spreadsheet. We'll go through the points very quickly. I'm not going to highlight them all because, yeah, the server starts in a couple of minutes, but this is where we stand after race 1. Now, the points are probably going to be a bit skewed because, like I said, Matt Webber's missed a round, but he'll get those points back with the drop round. And some people have done race 1 but not race 2 yet, so they're there to catch up. But this is how the Praga class looks at the moment. Brody's got a 6-point lead over me, and that is genuine because we've both done 4 rounds so far. So the only way I can get more points and catch up and get that gap back is to get the win, or get the win and get pole. So my target is to basically win my first BINCAR race this season. But as you can see, very consistent second and a pole every time, so we'll see how we go. Anyway, that's the Pragas. The Audis, Sven is currently leading the Audi class as well, with a perfect score so far. Wow, 84 points on the board. Boggy's in second. Now Vushel, who I believe it's Vushel's birthday today. Many happy returns, Vushel. 21 again. Here we go. So yeah, many congratulations, many happy returns, Rush. Hope you have a amazing day, and hope you can bring home a win to get some of the points back. But it's going to be pretty tight because Shane is all fired up and ready to be here as well. So there's the points for the Audis, and then in the Mazdas, Rokus is gunning to get his perfect result here. So pole and the win is what he's going to be aiming for after a slightly scruffy race one and a netcode incident where I yeeted him off into the netherworld. Sorry again, Rokus, I had no idea we'd actually made contact at the time, and I did put myself forward to the stewards and offer myself to take a penalty for this race, but they actually said no, it's fine. It's not. It's netcodes. You know, you're up on the curb. It was all sorts of stuff, and they were like, there's not enough evidence to say you actually hit him. So I tried to fall on my sword for you there, mate. But Tumulty got his second win of the season there, actually. The only person to beat Rokus in a straight fight so far. So that's epic stuff. And then, yeah, the points, that's how we look on the points. So, is the server live? Let's have a check. Let's see how we're going. Let me just hide those results. Yeah, and Boggy won't be here either because he's too busy posting pictures of beer on Discord. Potato won't be taking part in this race either because he is also, well, he's not posting pictures of beer, but he's had a day on the ale at his grandmother's birthday party, I believe, of all occasions. So good on you, Potato. That's the last of the coffee. Hopefully, well, that was smooth. That felt nice. Relief, nice relief. So any moment now the server will be going live, so I will unmute the comms. Oh, there it is. Hey everybody, server is now live.
Hey Dan.
Hey Dan.
Hey. If anybody does have any problems with JustRace for whatever reason, then I have posted the server password in the Drivers Lounge section on Discord, so you can join the server using that there if you want. But yeah, if JustRace doesn't work, that's a good backup for you. But yeah, get yourself stuck in, people. Server is now live for the race.
The password made me hungry.
Yeah, all of the passwords are food related this season, so I was hungry when I was setting the servers up back in January, that's for sure.
Beginning to wonder if it was all the stuff all over the kitchen bench this morning.
No, these passwords were set well in advance, mate, so this is an ongoing theme. So here we go. Well, I mean, I suppose that is a food sticky. I suppose. Hey, Mr. Bishy, good to see you. And don't forget, the vote is live, so if you think I'm going to bin it today, I mean, I voted yes. So if you guys,
in and I can see other cars, so that's a good sign.
Excellent. If you guys think I'm going to bin it, and I've voted yes as well, I've given myself some confidence, then exclamation mark vote yes, or exclamation mark vote no in chat. Oh, excuse me. Let's turn up the...
I see James had a good race this morning because he's back again.
Yeah, it was okay.
It was okay, mate. You went and won the thing.
Spoiler alert.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, good.
Yeah, no Matt Webb this weekend either. He's not feeling too good, apparently. He spent the whole day in bed and woke up late yesterday, and he's not here for this one either. So, in the Pragas, this could be a good chance for people to get some points. Well, until Sven joined the server anyway, at least.
He's just got an 8-hour endurance and his arms are tired, so you might have it.
So you're saying there's hope? There's hope, is there, Sven? There might be a chance, eh?
I've still got blisters after that 24-hour race at Bathurst.
Yeah, the enduro ended like 40 minutes ago, so I had some time to practice at least.
Nice. How did it go for you, by the way, Sven? Where did you finish in the end?
We finished P6, which was pretty much the best possible result.
Nice, congratulations, mate. And you're back for more I can't believe you. You just can't get enough, can you?
No.
Okay, well there we go. Just to remind people, it is fixed setup. I've changed the... Oh, actually no. I did make a few changes in race 1 to the brake pressure, so I'm going to pop that back there. Maximum fuel, front tyres, rear tyres, everything else is fixed. Fixed setup, so everybody has fixed setup in today's race, whether they're in the Audi, the Mazda or the Praga, so that's how it's going to work. So we can see we got George Senior back, Timo Klinger's back, Kev Hopkins, Sven Mackenberg, and then we got Vushel, happy birthday Vushel as well, Andre as speakers, Kev King, Hank, Shane, and then in the Mazdas we got Triple J, Norway Nick, James Tumulty, Untu Pardo, and Ruckus to B. I haven't seen Sean Patterson here yet, but we've still got 15.5 minutes left in the session to go. So yeah, as you can see at the top of the screen, 15.5 minutes left in practice, 10-minute private quali, 5-minute warm-up, and a 45-minute race. So there we go. Hey, welcome back Marvin, good to see you. You're back for more as well. You guys just can't get enough, can you? Sim racing runs through your veins. Epic. Alright. Well, we're good to get out on track, and I am, yeah, probably going to go quiet for the first few laps because I haven't done any practice. I did an out lap on the practice server and then it ticked over and I had to start the stream, so yeah, I really need to get into the zone.
Exiting pits.
Because I'm just not, I just don't feel awake right now.
15 minutes left, that's 15 minutes.
So that's that. We're good? Yep, we're good. What's that, Marvin? Definitely not racing anymore today. So thank you to everybody who's tuned in.
135.6.
Great to see you. Great to have you here.
There's a car approaching. Stay behind the line.
If you enjoyed today's racing and today's stream, don't forget to leave it a like. Exiting pits.
Heat into these brakes. Clear right. Cold tyres all around.
And there we go, right into the action. Massively cold brakes, massively cold tyres. Well, I think it's Vushel's birthday. I'm not sure. I haven't actually had that confirmed. I'm only going off what Sticky said. You know what Sticky's like for spreading false information. Cold tyres and cold brakes still. Hey Kulthar, good to see you. Now cold tyres and cold brakes aren't going to be a thing in the race or qualifying because they come out of the blankets pretty hot, so you can hit the ground running. Whereas the practice session, especially in the Prague, you do have to ease into it gently. So it does take a couple of laps to get the true pace out of it. First lap's usually in the 35s, and then you get into the 34s, and then if you do a really good lap you can get into the 33s. Not many people got into the 33s in the race 12 hours ago.
That's a new fastest lap for Klingman, 134.68.
TJ, you're on pole. On your left. Clear to the left.
Not following.
That's last. The car in front has just done a 136.20.
Alright, let's get a lap on the board. Currently 5 people in the Praga class. Got 7 in the Mazdas and 6 in the Audis, which is a great little turnout. I'm really happy with that. Now that looked like a terrible line, but it's a slow in, fast out line. There are so many different ways you can do that hairpin, because it's really banked, it's really wide, so you can take all manner of lines and really all come out with the same kind of lap time.
Off the pace. White flag, mate. Mind these track limits, please, Dan.
Big understeer there, and we had a George Senior in the middle of the track as well. So this lap's not going to count. A massive understeer through the flat out left. It's only flat out if you get the line right and the tyres are up to temperature, which they are not right now. So I probably should have lifted off in hindsight to survive. Because the car does get very unsettled over the curbs here. We've only got 11 minutes left in the practice session as well. Now, I don't know if people are going to be practicing race fuel or practicing with quali fuel. I don't know what they're going to be doing. Let's try again.
There's a white flag.
It's so easy to get a cut track here. It's so tempting to just push a little bit more over the curbs.
Clear left.
It's never a good idea. Bit of traffic on this lap here.
Clear left.
And then pull to the left to get past this guy.
On your right.
And this is what I love about BINCAR. The multiclass is just cool. It's just a really nice mix of cars with a really interesting speed differential as well. It makes it so interesting, you know? There's no way through here, so I'm just going to ping it on the right.
On your left. Clear left.
And that's going to cost me, that's going to really slow this lap down as well. But hey, it's all good. Hopefully get a bit of clear track for the next one. Ooh, wiggle on the rear there though, trying to get the power down.
Right tyres are cold. Sector 2 is 2.2 seconds off the pace. Your brake temperatures are okay.
Right. Yeah, it's going to be miles off the pace, this.
That's your quickest lap in this session. You're now 2.9 seconds off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace.
Wow, that rear is quite loose. But then again, this is fixed setup, like I said, we can't really change anything on the car. So it is what it is, you just got to play around with the brake bias and the brake pressure to affect the balance. There we go, look at the delta there. That's because I'm not having to lift out behind a Mazda there. Got 2.9 seconds to find to the leader.
Your front tyres are cold.
Exiting pit.
Sector 1 time is good.
I'm going to find a lot of time here because I'm not backing out behind a Mazda, Audi as well. 1.5 up. .5 up.
You're a tenth off the pace in sector 2.
2.7 up. .8. It's not going to be quite enough by the line.
P2.
1/10 away from Timo.
0.11 off the pace. Sector 1 time's okay. You're a tenth off the pace. Sector
Much
2.
better
Sector
T1
3
there.
is 0.2.
Hey Donny, how you going, mate?
That was at 1:34.
You don't fancy a last minute entry in the Audi here, do you? Still 7 minutes left in the practice session. Lots of Audis today as well. Nice field. I know the last time you raced, I think it was only 3 or 4 cars. I think we've got 7 Audis in the field at the moment. Oh, no worries, mate. That is quite alright. I thought I'd
Your right sides are cold.
try my luck.
Sector 1's quick.
Your car's a cramp up.
Right. Clear right. You're clear.
Oh, that's the worst feeling in the world, Donny. I've had that a few times. I had it actually, my toes cramp up in the Bathurst 2 hour a couple of days ago. That was awful. And then especially if you've still got like an hour left in the race, there's just nothing you can do. Just a horrible feeling. Yeah, I wouldn't subject you to that, mate. So hopefully I can give you some battles today, some good battles.
2.5
So I know that I'm
seconds
definitely
off the
streaming this. I'm not sure if Tumulty's streaming this. I'm not sure if Vushel's streaming this either. But we could have perspectives from every class in the race here today.
I'm a bit surprised. Maybe somebody has given me some good tips.
Sector 3 is 0.5 off the pace.
Hello.
So Timo's now gone 1.4 seconds faster. 1:33.3. That's epic pace. Wow. If that's race fuel, then we might not stand a chance against him today. Excellent. Tumulty streaming. Vushel streaming as well. And I believe my dad, JDF Doggo in chat, has posted some links as well. So go and load up some separate tabs and have a watch of this.
You're a tenth off the pace in Sector 1.
Wow. A Praga, a Mazda and an Audi all approach the same corner at the same time. Not much you can do in that situation.
Clear double left.
Now obviously there's no Matt Webb in today's race, or either of today's races. I don't believe there is an Ashley Denman, a Titchy Ash either, who has been pretty good on pace. And I don't believe there's a Piccolini either, a Tom Loader.
Sector 2 is 3.5 off the pace.
So we've got some big championship names not able to take part today. But like I said, there is a drop round in effect, so it shouldn't affect the scores too much. Got 4 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock. Maybe 2 laps in this practice session here.
Sector 3 is 0.38 off the pace.
That was a good turn 1. Let's keep it to the right of the pit exit line just in case anyone's coming out. Oh, there we go. That was a good exit. So yeah, no DDF Dad racing either.
Lap time is at 1:34.14.
Because he's in work, unfortunately.
You're a tenth off in Sector 1.
HD pits.
Four tenths up on this lap. Lost a bit out of there though.
Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace.
Oh, lost even more out of there. That's still a bit faster. It's not enough to get Sven.
This session, you're currently 1.0 seconds off the leader's pace. You're a tenth off the pace in Sector 1. Sector 2
Oh,
is
and that's
off the pace. Sector 3 is
that's a cut track here.
0.8 off the pace. Your lap time was 1:34.
So I'm actually going to do a practice pit stop now because I stuffed it up in race 1. I actually got an invalidated lap on the entry. I just outbraked myself big time into the pit entry in race 1. Lost a little bit of time, so I'm going to practice that again right now because I haven't got enough time to finish this lap and do another one. So I'm just going to use the time wisely and practice my pit entry. So that is my best effort of the practice session. There's no way I can beat that now.
That's 2 minutes left.
Although there's another 2 tenths on my delta. You can see the delta still counts, even though the lap doesn't count. So it's good information. It's good to know this stuff because then I can use that in quali to my advantage. But that's gotta be a low fuel run from Timo there. That's epic pace. Oh, I've done it again. I've stuffed up the pit entry again. Need to brake earlier than 100. You actually have to brake earlier
70 meters.
than you would brake for the corner if you're coming in the pits.
Box in.
Even though you've got more track, it's such a tighter line.
3.
There we go. That's the end of the practice session for now. Whew. Oh, no more coffee. I'm out of coffee. Can someone get me a refill? So, epic pace from Timo there. Epic pace from Sven as well. He's got a couple of tenths on me. Like, I know there's a couple of tenths in it, so I can get that Sven lap. I can maybe get into the 33s on race fuel. But yeah, wow, that's... more than happy with the command, by the way, Potato. It does show up in chat as well. Perfect. Yeah, it works. Excellent stuff. So let's take some fuel out for quali. We're using around about 4.2 a lap, so 12, 13, 14. Yeah, that should get me 3 laps on the board. That 3 laps in a row with some to spare as well. So let's wait for the session to tick over. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2... Oh no, 10 seconds now to go, not 5. What am I on about? So let's have a look at the times. Vushel out front in the Mazdas by 6 tenths from Shane.
That's the end of the session. P4.
And Rokus out from Tumulty. Norway Nick and Triple J's got a good time in the board as well. So excellent stuff. No Sean Patterson. I haven't seen Sean Patterson here. Is he missed the race or something? That's very odd. Sean's normally here. I did put the notification out on Discord. So, oh, that's a shame. Alright, best of luck in qualifying, everybody.
Yeah, thanks.
I know you can do it, TJ.
I tried. But I cannot be faster than Nick.
We'll see in 10 minutes. Alright, qualifying time.
I'm going to punt him if I'm behind him.
Qualifying time, let's get a lap on the board. And I've got 9 minutes left in the session, so I might be able to get 4 or 5 laps in, perhaps, if I'm quick. But I am going to go quiet for this. Need to concentrate, get a banker lap on the board, and then we can build from there. So, quiet lap time, people. I've already skipped the first few corners of quiet lap, but here we go. Oh, big understeer. I didn't feel too bad, but what's the time going to be? Hopefully into the 33s? Only just.
133.47.
Oh, that's wide as well. So let's exit back to the pits and then
You're outside of track limits there.
let's restart that again. No point continuing that lap and wasting time. Sven, 132.7. Epic lap from Sven there. And then Timo on a 133.4. Myself, a quarter of a tenth behind him. That's not much. There's definitely a quarter of a tenth to be found, especially in that middle sector with the sweeping left and right. Matched my best through the first sector there. 200ths down, that's nothing in the grand scheme of things. So I can get a better run through this hairpin here now. Very squirrely now, I'm 700ths down. Lost half a tenth through there. But then, it's still doable. It's still doable. Maybe not 7/10 on Sven, but you know. Second on the grid could be good here.
Sector 1 is a tenth off your pace.
There we go. Somehow that was faster, with it being all sideways there. Quarter second up. Make that 3/10. We're getting closer to Sven. We'll do another lap after this.
That was 1:33.11. Sector 3 time is fast.
There's a tenth in the first corner, and I know there's half a tenth in the hairpin, so we're within 4/10 of Sven now. Timo and George aren't too far behind.
5 minutes remaining, 5 minutes left.
Lost a bit of time through there again. I just couldn't get the power down, couldn't get the car turned in enough there. But we're still up on our best. That's good. Half a tenth in it. Timo's gone and improved this lap as well. He's now back within half a tenth of me.
Sector 1 time is good.
Okay, there's a quarter of a second. There's 4/10. That's half a second. Got a good run out of there. This could be a Sven beater. Just need to get this final corner nailed. Wow, that was an awful final corner. That could have been a Sven beater. Got enough fuel for one more lap.
0.88. Sectors 1 and 2 are quick. Sector 3 is 0.26 off your best.
And that's an invalidated lap, so back to the pits and reset.
Please, Dan.
That could have been pole. That could have very well been pole if I didn't stuff up the final corner. Lost 2/10 there. It's doable. It's definitely doable. Here we go. As long as I can match my delta by the time I get to the final corner, I have a chance. So I just need to keep that delta within like a tenth or so. It's going to be close. It's going to be so close.
Sector 1 time's okay. Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
Alright, nail the final corner. I'm almost exactly matching my time from the previous lap. Oh Oh no! Sven's gone and done a better lap. Got time for one more.
That lap was at 1:32.77. Sectors 1 and 3 are fast. Sector 2 is a tenth off your best.
Okay, I've got to find 0.275. George has gone and set an epic lap as well. George is into the 32s now as well. It's so close up at the top between us. Times are tumbling. There we go, that's the best first sector I've done so far. Nearly 2 tenths up. This is it, last chance. I'm just going to have enough time before I cross the line here.
Sector 1 is quick.
Tenth up. .18 up. Oh, it's going to be close.
Sector 2 times.
All about this final corner. Come on, Dan, nail it. Yes, there we go. Come on, to the line. 3 tenths up. Yes, with 6 seconds left in the session. Woo! Got him just at the end. Unless Sven's on a lap right now. That's pole. Yes, that's pole.
Jeez, I went for a P and I was third.
Whew. Not much in it,
Right
just
at the death, Dan.
right in the final 3 seconds. I wasn't expecting that.
I thought I had it.
Sorry, Sven.
I messed up my last lap and I was like a tenth behind, or like a tenth up on what I had done before, and I was like, oh, I could have just got Dan, and then you kind of blew that out of the water, so...
It's such a tricky lap to put together a perfect lap, because if you stuff at one corner, it just affects you for all the others, and like just one little slide, and that's like a tenth, 2 tenths gone. So you just gotta be on it. You just can't make a single mistake.
And if it happens in the first sector, you've got problems all the way down those nice long straights. So, yeah.
There's nothing you can do apart from just watch the delta get bigger and bigger.
That's when I turn it off.
Yeah, if you can't see it, it doesn't matter. Yeah.
The Masters was really close between third and sixth.
Yeah, there's some very close times there, people. Awesome stuff. A few words before we get stuck into the race. If you haven't practiced a pit stop entry, I would definitely do one now in the warm-up session, because the pit entry is awful. It's very tight. It's easy to get a cut track on the left on the way in, and the limiter comes up quite quickly before you expect it. So yeah, definitely do a practice pit stop now. Make sure your strategy's ready. And some things we learned from race 1 is that if you get offline, it's incredibly dirty. So there's the racing line, and then when you get off onto the dusty stuff, it kind of feels like a wet track almost. So your brakes aren't going to work as well, your tyres aren't going to work as well, so it's very easy to overshoot the corner if you're trying to make a move on someone. So just keep that in mind. And especially on the first lap as well, brakes are going to be cold. So heading into the hairpin, I know Tumulty had the mother of all dive bombs, and thankfully there was no one in front of him at the time. But it's very easy to overshoot the corners in the first few laps. And there will be maybe a little bit of overlap between the Audis and the Pragas on the first lap as well, just because of the straight line speed of the Audi. It kind of keeps it in contention for the first few corners. So it's a long race. And if there is any battling between the Audis and Pragas on the first lap, just let the move happen. Don't fight it, because there's 45 more minutes to sort it out, so you'll be fine. Apart from that, all the best for the race, everybody. Had some amazing battles in race 1, some really close fights. The slipstream is very powerful here, so hopefully we can get some more of the same again. And I hope you all have a good race, and hope you all enjoy it. Best of luck, everybody.
Yeah, thanks, Dan. Same to you.
I feel slightly more alive now, so that's good. Thanks, Bushel. Thank you, Danny. 34 months, wow.
This is going to be my first race in a week, so it should be fun.
Oh, you'll be fine.
2 minutes to go, 2 minutes.
Probably. Or sideways, that's also possible.
If you get sideways in the Audi, just floor the throttle, you'll be right. Thank you, Danny. Not only can I not believe I've been doing this for 34 months, but you've been there as a loyal supporting channel member for 34 months as well. It's incredible, so thank you, Danny, thank you. And thank you, Vushal, Sticky. Oh, I wondered where you were there, Sean. Sorry to see you can't make it today, mate. But hopefully the drop round comes into effect, so they shouldn't affect you too much. But this does give Steve and Co the advantage in the points at the moment, so we'll see. But I mean, we've got a good turnout. We've got 5 Pragas. We got 6 Audis.
Qualified a second quicker than this morning.
And we got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Mazdas as well. So really nice turnout for this. James Thompson, thank you very much for the subscribe, James. Hope you're enjoying the stream. If you're even watching this, you might be watching a separate video and not even on the stream, in which case thank you for liking and subscribing on that video. But no, I hope you're enjoying it, sir. Exciting race plan today. Here we go. Don't forget to get your votes in, by the way, on that side of the screen. Exclamation mark vote yes, exclamation mark vote no. Disclaimer, I actually voted yes. Because like I said, I didn't get much sleep last night. I feel very worn down, very run down, as you can probably hear it in my voice. And the cough as well, I'm congested. In fact, you know what? I'm just going to clear my nose before the race, because I've got 45 minutes of trying to keep it together here, so 1 second. Ah, that's better. And a nice big drink of water to stay hydrated.
Checkered flags out, V2.
That's the end of the warm-up. Alright,
Good luck, guys.
Yep, good luck everybody. Don't forget to put your race fuel back in.
Good luck.
Yeah, good luck, all.
Yeah,
Good luck, everyone.
have fun.
This warm-up was good just to remind me that cold tyres exist, so that's good.
Yeah, cold tyres shouldn't be too much of an issue in the race because it's a rolling start. It should be warm, but yeah, the brakes are going to be cold, so just keep an eye on the brakes for the first lap or so. And yeah, a rolling start, leader has control. Sorry, not leader has control. Once the leader crosses the line, everybody gets control. So just make sure you keep your throttle down, and RaceRoom will let you know when it's time to go. It'll let you take over the car. Sean Patterson, 19 months. Thank you, mate.
Good luck, have fun.
Gutted that you can't be here today.
Good luck, have fun.
Race fuel is in. Pit stop preset is ready to go. Yep. So let's switch it over to RaceRoom and let's go racing. Another pole position. Are we here? Yes, we're here. Perfect. Alright guys, hope you enjoy the race and the stream. I might not do too much talking.
Oh.
Okay, Dan, are you ready? Watch for the lights.
Whew, had a bit of a skip then.
Yeah, I've got
Yeah, I had a race room freeze, now I'm starting from the pit.
Me too.
Yeah, I'm all out of position. I'm behind Mazda's here. I'm not sure what's going on.
So I've got DDF and James.
Okay, well this makes it interesting. I'm not sure what's happened there, but I'll post the logs to RaceRoom.
The RaceRoom challenge. Come on!
Go.
Clear to the left. Right side. Clear all around.
Oh, that's a first. I've never seen that before. Is everyone okay? Did everyone make it through?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, well that put us back to...
BINCAR disappeared though.
I escaped to pits. How do I rejoin it, or can I not?
You escaped. I don't think you can breathe through.
Oh, that's a shame.
Oh, George!
Still there. Clear to the right.
Yeah, I've never seen that happen before. That's bizarre. I'm so sorry, George, mate. That's rotten.
Oh, it happens. At least I keep up my 100% record, so... But yeah, it was really weird.
So I guess we're doing a last to first challenge here. I've never seen that before in RaceRoom. That's so bizarre. Well, this makes the race a little bit more interesting than it needs to be. Technically, got pole position. It's starting from the back as well in the same race. I'm so sad for George. Oh, big wiggle there. Lost the aero grip through the dirty aero Timo there. JDF, that's a big possibility. I'll have to do some investigation, check out the server and see what happened. But now we've got to try and chase down Sven for that elusive first BINCAR win. We've got to get past Timo first, and this isn't really an overtaking spot to do it. You don't want to go too wide into this corner easily. Kev Hopkins in hot behind. Timo right in front of me. There's only a second between us, and Sven's pulling away 2 seconds into the lead now. Oh, big wiggle there.
Okay, Dan, we've just cut the track.
Big wiggle on the rear there. Really struggling with the rear grip. Imagine that, Donny. Kev's all over me. Wow.
The leader's just done a 134.02. The guy ahead has just done a 134.49.
There's another cut track as well. Didn't get a slowdown for it, so that's not too bad. But I am out slipstream range of Timo here. Dropped a second to him on that lap. Sven immediately into the 34 flats. I'm not sure if the start counts as a bin there, to be honest. It's definitely a RaceRoom bin, but is it a DDF bin? I'd probably say no. I mean, I did make contact with a lot of cars, but I wasn't technically in control of the car at that point.
Hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes.
But don't let me sway your votes, let your heart decide.
The gap to Klingman ahead is now 0.50.
Alright, let's go and get Sven. 3 seconds up the lead. Right back on Timo again. Get a good run through the first corner. Might be able to get him here. Into the hairpin. Don't lose the rear. That's it. 2 tenths behind. Good slipstream here. Gonna have to make a nice, clean, decisive move. We've got the run. Gonna make my intentions clear. Pull out to the right.
Hold your line. Clear left.
Well done, Dan. Good pass. Nice front.
Use the momentum. But now Timo's got me. And I'm gonna keep it defensive on the left here. Make him go the long way round. Give him the space. It's going to put me offline a bit. There we go. Managed to get Timo there. Epic stuff. Let's go and get Sven. Let's go and get Sven.
The gap to Klingman behind is now 0.7.
There's another minor cut track, but no slowdown. Just put a micrometer of a wheel over the curb, way too much there.
P2.
Gap to Sven's now 2.4 instead of 3.1, so I did catch him a bit on that lap. Pulling away from Timo behind as well. What am I doing in third gear? That's why it felt like it was bogging down. Come on, Dan. An extra shift in there. Alright, 34.4 for Sven. And Kev's holding on rather nicely as well there. Good to see. So this is going to be a long race now. Traffic's going to come into play here. This is going to make a big impact on who goes where in this race. Sven's got to get through cleanly.
We think our refueling window.
And I've got to try and get this to my advantage. But the fact that Sven's just come off the back of a 12-hour endurance race probably tells me he's very familiar with dealing with getting through traffic right now, so I don't think it should bother him too much. And it's Sven as well. He's a bit of an alien, this dude. So I'm gonna have to drive out of my skin if I want to get him here today. And Timo's hanging on nicely as well, using that slipstream to good effect behind, just to hang on to my coattails. He's only half a second back. I need to try and break that gap. Sven's definitely pulled away a lot on this lap. Gap was 3.7 through that corner then. Okay, let's cross the line. Let's get my first lap on the board in this race on lap 5.
Okay, Dan, hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes. That lap was at 134.21, that's your quickest lap.
134.211 for me, 134.220 for Sven. I gained on him, but 9 thousandths of a second.
Three wide into there was quite exciting.
Let's get the let's get the run out. That's Mark Hallowell in the Mazda head. I'm going to catch him at just the wrong time here. Through this fast left, that's not going to be good.
Yeah, hits it.
Wide flag.
Far right, clear to the right.
Okay, I'm sorry. We will bite on me again. So
Clear left.
have a nice race.
One side, clear left.
Oh no.
Ah, shame, Andre.
Yeah. Too bad.
We'll be warned about track limits.
Ah, that traffic didn't work out too well there. Timo's still stuck in right behind me as well. I've gained a bit on Sven through that, but not much.
Always been the frog, isn't it?
And that's John 2, and then Tumulty into turn 1. We can make it. Yep, we can make it. Excellent.
Far left, clear on the left.
Sven got held up by an Audi big time there. This could work out very nicely. I'm not going to get Kev King in the Audi before we get to the hairpin because the Audis are mega on the straight. Oh, George, I'm stupid. I'm so sorry, mate. That is absolutely devastating.
Far left, 3 wide, you're on the right.
Woo!
Clear to the left.
If I can get past Kev there, that's sketchy multiclass. We've gained on Sven a bit through all of that. So let's see if we can keep that advantage going. Timo's dropped back a bit as well. He's not really done too well through the traffic there. 1.5 back now. I need to stop getting stupid cut tracks though. I'm losing a lot of time and invalidating a lot of laps by just taking a bit too much curb. Nice, Sean. This track really suits my style. Lots of runoff. Okay, that's definitely closer to Sven there.
The gap to Klingman behind is now 1.5. That lap time was 1:34.55. Sector 1 is 0.45.
In 3/10 on Sven then. Gap is now under 2 seconds. If I can just get a bit more, I can get that slipstream on him. That should really help us get back into contention.
Now 1.5 seconds.
There we go. Nice run out. 33.8 is his best lap so far. Timo's dropped back now a couple of seconds into the clutches of Kev. Big understeer there. Up on my best effort so far. 3/10 up. There we go, good exit.
Okay, down.
Is this fastest lap of the race? It is, there we go, 33.7.
33.77.
We're closing on Sven. That's not something I can say often. 33.7 for me, 34.1 for him. Gained 4/10 that lap. Gap is almost a second. I can sniff the back of his car, almost. Hey, John Miller, good to see you, sir. 34.1 for Timo in behind as well.
Is now 1.1 seconds.
1.1, so close to getting that slipstream. I'm up on this lap as well. Wow, that's another 3/10. Where the hell's that come from? Just felt like a smooth lap, but apparently that is the key to success, just being smooth here. That's going to be another 3/10. We're really getting close to Sven now.
That's the fastest lap. That lap time was 1:33.49. Your times are good in all three sectors.
Oh, would you look at that? 1:33.505 for Sven. Goes and steals the fastest lap temporarily. And then I go and do a 33.4, gain just half a tenth on him then. Bit of wheel spin on the curb on the inside there. That's not good. 1.2 seconds. I just need a few more tenths and then we'll be right on his tail. Half an hour to go in the race. Just a few more tenths. Oh, yep. The car really doesn't like the inside curbs there. Spins the wheels off. Spins the wheels off. Spins the wheels up, more like. It's a good exit there. It's not quite fastest lap territory.
The leader has just done 1:33.57. We're currently setting the pace. You've just done a 133.49.
133.567 for Sven, 133.486 for me, less than a tenth in it again. This is maximum push here to try and get him, but we are coming up on some traffic, so that could play into the mix. Much closer here, within a second now. Shouldn't catch these Audis on the straight here, so this might make it, well, this Audi of Henk anyway, this might make it a bit more tricky in the slow stuff here.
Coming up on a slower class car.
Right side. Keep it steady. Clear right.
Thank you, Henk. Appreciate that. That really stuffed over Sven there. He lost about a second or so in that. Oh, that's wide. Some more traffic up here. Got a Mazda and an Audi in close proximity. Oh!
Left side. Clear to the left.
That's Mark Hallowell. He's got nowhere else to go. He's got to take the line. And that gap that I gained back has now been equaled out again. That's Smeekers. Thought he was going into the pits.
Clear left.
The gap to Klingman behind is now 3.0.
Timo's dropped back a bit. Oh, that gap is still 1.1, 1.2. It's just not within slipstream range. Sven is doing everything he needs just to hold me off it now. Use all the track and then some there. This has got to be maximum push as we're coming up on a group of very close Mazdas here. Triple J and Norway Nick in there as well.
You're approaching a group of slower class cars. The gap in front is now 0.6.
Car right. Clear. Clear to the right. Car left. Clear left.
Thanks TJ, thanks Nick.
I wasn't in control.
So got to
It's funny.
weave your way through the traffic there.
Coming up on a slower class car.
Oh, he got caught out there in the traffic. We're up on the inside here.
Left side. Still there.
Oh, that's what happens in the Praga. If you bog it down, it just loses all the acceleration. I tried to get the inside for Sven, but that made the line way tighter than it needs to be, and the Praga just didn't get the drive. Well, this is good though. This is good. Get the run out the corner. Very wide entry there. Hear it kicking up a bit of stone and dust. I'm a bit too far back now, but I don't want to be too close because I don't want to be on his tail heading into this corner. I want to try and get him on the inside here into the next one. Big lift though.
Hello, Nick.
Sven going defensive there, covering the inside.
Slower car ahead. He's the class leader for these guys.
That's Rokas here. Wow.
On your left. Clear left.
Bit early on the brakes from Sven there, caught me out a bit. All good though, we're still in it. Looks like Vushel on the birthday is out in the lead of the race so far. Got Shane. We're gonna get Shane before the final corner, I don't think so.
Left side. Still there.
And now Timo's back into the mix as well.
Clear left.
Klingman is reading you in.
Yeah, Timo's right back into it.
0.46.
That traffic's worked out really well for Timo behind.
5-0.
He was like 5 seconds behind at one point, now he's right back in the mix again. And what do you know? Gap to Sven, 1.2 seconds after all of that. Very distant slipstream here. Very distant slipstream.
The gap in front is now 1.0. Coming up on some slower cars. They're class leaders in this group.
That's Vushel, the race leader in the Audis.
Right side. Clear right.
Had to lift out of it there. Thanks, Vushel.
Left side. Clear left.
52 or 53. Makes me thinking.
No more than me.
And you? Okay.
Okay, we're within a second. That was a good lap.
That lap time was 134.41.
134.1 for Sven, 134.4 for me. Lost 0.3 though. Felt like a good lap, but actually lost 0.3.
Alright Dan, we're at the halfway point. Should be about 12 minutes of fuel remaining.
Oh, a bit of a loose entry there. Good exit there though, 0.2 up on my best lap so far. Looks like Sven is still the same size in the windscreen though, so I would say that he's on a PB of the race as well. But that was a pretty good final call. That's 0.4 up.
There's a car leaving the pit lane. The gap to Klingman behind is now 2.4 seconds. The leader's just done it, 133.35. That's the fastest lap of the race. That was there, 133.05. Coming up on a slower car.
Use that slipstream from Henke.
On your left, clear left.
Oh, big wheel spin. Lost half a second there. And so Sven goes and does a 33.3, his best lap of the race. I smash it by 0.3, but then lose half a second in that corner there. Just getting past the Audi, just nothing can be done. That's just multiclass.
Now 1.3 seconds.
Gap is 1.3. He's just holding me off. He's doing everything he needs to at the moment, Sven. I might have to see if I can jump him in the pits somehow.
Sorry, mate. Sorry, Shane. Didn't even see you.
Oh, way too much curb on the inside there. The car just turned in more than I expected. Clobbered those little sausagey things on the inside. And almost round. 0.7 down on my best so far.
Just keep hitting your marks. This is looking good. That's 20 minutes to go.
Cut track?
Cut the track. Keep it nice and tidy. Alright, Dan, you've got 10 minutes.
Didn't even know you could get a cut track on the inside there. Wow. $33.4 for Sven. Yeah. And I invalidated that lap as well, so I'm not sure what that was. It's definitely slower though.
Left side, clear left.
I'd say no drama if I me push the talk.
Oh, that's very wide there.
The gap ahead is now 1.4.
Gap is 1.4. He's pulled out a couple of tenths on me. Oh, big wiggle on the rear there. On the dirty stuff on the outside. That's going to stop me from putting the power down. I'm thinking of making a pit stop next lap, because there's a massive group of Mazdas that are fighting up ahead there. I don't want to get caught up in that.
Exiting pits.
It's a bit early for a pit stop, but you never know. Could put me into some clear track. But then again, if I get close to Sven, I can use his slipstream. I don't want to give Sven the advantage of a clear track as well. But there is a bit of traffic coming up. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to do. That gap is growing though. There is going to be some traffic here. Yeah, right strat is suggested.
Slower class car ahead.
Car right. Still there. Clear right.
I was a bit late, sorry Nick. Stop running wide.
Exiting pits.
Right side. Clear right. Left side, clear to the left.
Didn't lose too much time there, the gap has come down a bit.
Front is now 1.4.
I'm going to stay out. I'm going to risk it. Because there's some Audis coming up in a couple of laps' time. Yeah, true, if I pit now, I'm going to be carrying more fuel on all the tyres as well. Put the pressure on him to make it work. Oh, I just need a few more tenths. If I can get close and get that slipstream, I might have a chance. But then it's going to be a very toughly fought battle, because Sven's not going to give it up easy.
Slow car ahead. This guy's their class leader.
Left side. Still there.
Bugger!
Okay, Dan.
That was scruffy. That was so scruffy. I wasn't sure if Ruckus was giving me the corner or not, so I kind of backed out of it. Thought he was going to turn back in on me then. He's holding the inside line tight, just in case. That was scruffy. Got some Audis up ahead here. Looks like Sven's going to catch him on the straight though.
8 minutes left.
Only 15 minutes to go. The gap is the biggest it's ever been. Sven just did a 33.2. That's his fastest lap of the race.
5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes. The gap in front is now 2.6.
Wow, the tyres are starting to go now. I think I put a bit too much heat into them over the past few laps for some reason. Don't know why. All the sliding around's not helping. But that's the biggest the gap's ever been.
Slower class car ahead.
Right side, clear to the right. On your left. Clear left. On your left. Clear to the left. Left side.
Ah,
Hold your line. Clear left.
so unlucky with the traffic there. That was rotten. Gap to Sven's 5 seconds.
Klingman behind is pitting now.
Hello, Nick.
Slower class car ahead.
My only hope is that I can, is Sven has some kind of pit stop drama, like he overshoots his box or puts too much fuel in. So I'm going to get that back on pure pace now, that's way too much. I'm going to keep going because there's no one on track up ahead of us here. There's no one to get caught out in traffic with. Although Sven and Russell are getting stuck into it there.
The gap ahead is now 4.5 seconds.
Got one more lap on this tank. I can do it in one more lap. One more lap.
The lead car's pitting.
Okay, Sven's in.
Slower car ahead. This guy's the class leader.
Sven's in. They'll box this lap.
We're matching race pace. You're in the lead. You've just done a 1:33.43. We're running on fumes, mate. In this lap. Box this lap. Acknowledged. Pit stop requested.
Should be enough fuel to get to the end here.
On your left. Clear left.
Thanks, Russell.
Pits.
So Sven's coming out the pits, okay.
Nick.
Hopefully you get some traffic or something. That 4-second gap narrows down because I've got a lovely clear track ahead of me here.
Minute 0 with 2 laps to go.
Oh, not by running wide like that, Dan. Okay, keep an eye on the bottom right of the screen with the relative gaps. Let's see where Sven works out.
Coming up on a slower class car.
Hopefully I should not encounter Nick.
We expect there'll be no traffic on exit. On exit we should be in position 2. A few seconds behind.
Car left. Clear to the left.
2 litres remaining. Very little fuel left. Hit this lap. In this lap.
There we go. Right, where's my box? Where's my box?
3, 2, 1. Box now.
There we go. Right, fuel's going in. I haven't got enough time to take a drink or do anything. I'm just going to have to get stuck straight into it. Let's get the engine started.
Go, go. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. This is true.
Here we go. Where's Sven?
Came here for.
Where's Sven? He's 6 seconds back. I'm still going down the pits here. I think he has had a bit of traffic here. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2.
There's a car approaching. Don't cross the white
Exit pits.
Your brakes are cold.
There he is! He's had a shocker of an outlap. It's back on.
Cold.
Gap is 0.6 of a second. It's on, people. It's on. .2, that's our gap again. Old tyres, cold brakes. Let's just bear that in mind here. Oh, he's wide there. Hey, Wojtek.
We're gaining on the car in front. The gap's now 0.5.
It's the closest I've been for a while. Alright, couple of quiet laps here. No mistakes like Sean says. 8.5 minutes to go. This could be it. Five tenths. Quiet lap. Finally got that slipstream.
Far left, clear left.
Bit of extra top speed there. Didn't need that going into the hairpin. Braked a bit too late, but it's all good. We're still in touch. We're coming up on Shane in the Audi. Quiet lap aborted, by the way. There's too much going on.
You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
On your left, clear left.
Okay, it's on. Here comes Tumulty in the Mazda.
Far left, clear left.
Thanks, James. Alright, here we go.
Alright, Dan, keep running on the pressure. He'll make a mistake. That last lap was at 134.51. Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace.
34.507 for me, 34.550 for Sven. Gained less than half a tenth on him there. Mega slipstream here. Brake a bit earlier now, take it into account. Three tenths, 4 tenths. You got a good exit there. Vushel 5 seconds ahead in the Audi. Might catch him this lap.
Slower cars ahead, including the class leader.
That's actually all 3 class leaders in the same piece of tarmac.
On your left, clear on the left.
Oh, Shane's stuck in behind Vushel there. Get the run, here we go. Thanks, Vushel.
All right.
Thanks, Ruckus.
Right.
Here we go. Dummy him to the inside where it's bad on the
All right.
bad on the drive. Switch a route.
Clear right.
Hopefully he bogs it down. He bogs it down. Force him tight. Force him into the Praga low rev range. Got the inside here. But we're going to be tight into turn 1.
On your left. Still there.
And he's done the same to me. Ah, he forced me tight on the inside there.
Just 5 minutes left. Hold your nerve. We can win this.
4.5 minutes to go. Maybe 4 laps. He's defending the inside. We've got to try brave around the outside here.
Far right. Clear right.
He's wiggled it. He's got a terrible exit. This is not an overtaking spot.
Right side.
For the lead with Sven.
Hold your line. He's still there. Still there. Hold your line. Clear right. On your right. Clear to the right. Far left.
Whoa!
your line. Clear on the left.
Got him! Got him! What a battle! Okay, pull away. Pull away, pull away, pull away, pull away, pull away. That took an entire lap to get that overtake done. Pull away, pull away, pull away.
Well done.
Run!
You're looking really good. Come on, keep your focus. You're now in the lead.
Quiet lap.
Time was 1:35.89.
Quiet lap time. 3 minutes 20 to go.
The gap behind is now 1.6. That's 5 minutes of fuel left. Slower class car ahead.
On your left. Clear left.
Okay, 2 laps to go, this and one more.
2 minutes left, 2 minutes.
Sven's 1.8 behind.
Quickest right now, that lap was at 1:33.84.
133.8 for me, 134 point flat for Sven. Gained 2 tenths. Yes, Donnie, this is technically a last to first challenge, even though I put it on pole.
On your left. Clear to the left.
Let's get the run out. Oh, Sven got held up a bit there as well in the traffic. Okay, with 1 minute 20 to go. Got to finish this lap and do one more. Got 2 seconds to him behind. That was such a good battle, so clean. So respectful as well.
Approaching a group of slower cars.
Oh, lock the rear big time then. Sven's back within a second and we're coming up on Triple J here. Keep it tight. Pull to the inside. There we go. Got him. Got some more Mazdas. Got a blinking Mazda up ahead of Yontu. Oh, this is such an awkward place to catch him as well. Gonna have to try around the outside here.
Left side.
Got him.
Clear left.
Gap to Sven 2.2. Starting the last lap here. I haven't actually won a race in the entire BINCAR Championship yet. Got 1 lap to hold on for my first win of the season. It's been thirds and seconds the whole way. 1 more lap. Gap behind is 2.3.
Was at 1:34.71. Very little fuel left.
Just enough fuel to make it to the end as well. Yeah, gap behind is over 2 seconds now. Sven is going to be on the attack big time. I reckon he's going to set fastest lap of the race here.
Clear left.
Get the run out, that's Henk. Pull to the right. Gap is now 1.8. He's closing.
Clear to the left.
Hopefully I've got enough in the tank. Only a few more corners to go. Only got Norway Nick up ahead of me. It's the only traffic I should encounter on this lap is Nick. Looks like we're going to get him here on the inside. Yeah, that's not a problem. Okay, I think we're safe. I think we're good to the end. Two more corners to go. One of them's not even a corner, it's this little kink here. Gap to Sven is 3.1. I think we're going to do it. That's it, out of the final corner. I'm actually going to win a BINCAR race. What a race against Sven as well. Wow.
Well done, Dan.
Oh my god, that was something.
You must have been faster that race, Dan, because you caught me 4 corners earlier.
I was thinking, not again at the final corner, Nick. Oh, wow.
Come on, Nick, you could have done some tactical punting.
Yeah, I thought about it, Sven, but you forgot to send the money.
P1, baby. Thank you, Donny. Thanks, JDF.
Set up for the
Sean, George, other Sean,
Oh, okay, yeah, sorry.
John Miller,
Next
Wojtek, Danny. Wow.
No audio off there, Sven.
From the back.
No, that was fine.
For a moment, I didn't know if you go inside or outside, and I think we had some bit of miscommunication there.
Yeah, that happens. And I wasn't gonna pass then anyway.
Okay.
What a battle that was, Sven. That took a whole lap to sort itself out. That was epic stuff.
Yeah, you definitely earned this position.
Thank you, mate. That was a tough race.
Like,
I have to watch it in the replay.
That was a really good 3-way battle.
Let's go and see the other results then, shall we? Wow.
Yeah, that was awesome, Nick. It's too bad these headset freaked out.
Like, where's he going?
Congratulations to Vushel, by the way. Happy birthday as well on winning in the Audis, and congratulations to Ruckus for the win in the Mazdas. Tumulty couldn't quite keep this time, but all good.
They were still in a league of their own. I had no chance.
That's another podium though, Nick.
Yeah, another 0% on both rear tyres.
And my third P5 in a row.
Mr. Consistency.
Yeah, that's what I want to say.
There's confirmation of the official results on the screen then.
How many rounds do we have? 2 or 3?
We have 3 rounds remaining this season. So next month is Bathurst. In July we've got Sonoma, and for the season finale in August we have Silverstone.
The Masters got enough power to go over the mountain.
The what, sorry?
Did the Masters have enough power to get up the mountain?
Don't worry, the Pragas will push you over the top. We'll give you a
The
boost.
Masters are really good at Bathurst.
I can imagine that should be fun.
Great battle, Jay.
EJ, you need to be more selfish in traffic.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I lost 2 seconds to you, Nick, I think, when the traffic hit us.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, I think previously I lost about just over 1 second, so it sort of ebbs and flows, but I can see that you're
Thanks, JK.
trying to move out of their way, and it's their job to get past you, not
Yeah, I tried not to do that, but maybe I still did.
Thank you guys for the race.
And then when Nick, the 2 Pragas were passing you left and right, I had to laugh so hard. I think I lost another 2 seconds.
I have my eyes closed.
Yeah.
It looked really funny.
I think there was at one point, I think me and Sven were coming through, so I think Sven went to the left, I went to the right, and then the lap after that, we went either side of Shane at the same time. It was just, the traffic was awesome in that race, yeah.
I was just staying on the line and I'll let you guys go either side, so that was funny.
I want to say that was incredibly good driving across the board from everybody involved. I know there's a lot more space to work with here at Chang, but that was, the way the multiclass worked, it was just great. You know, people being very respectful, leaving lots of space, and the people who were trying to get past as well, there was a lot of patience, because, yeah, you might lose 2 seconds on one lap, but then the guy you're battling might lose 2 seconds on the next lap, so it all, you know, balances out. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. That was very well done from everybody involved on that. You should be proud of yourselves on that.
Yeah, it was really great.
Cool. Well, I'm going to go and wrap the stream up and update the results spreadsheet so we can see where the points are at. But if anyone does want to hang around and have a chat, I'll be back on the Discord in about 5 minutes.
Okay,
Yeah,
sounds
see you
good.
then.
Cool. Alright, thanks again, guys. Any final words for YouTube before I sign it off?
Goodbye, YouTube.
Oh, my.
That's what she said.
Hey, there we go. I'm going to end it right there.
Steve's not here, so someone had to put it in there.
Good stuff. All right, guys.
DDF.
Hey! All right, to those who are hanging around in Discord, I'll see you in 5 minutes. Those who have to make a move, thanks again for turning up. It's been an absolute pleasure. And we'll do it all again next month at Bathurst.
Yeah, awesome.
There we go. That is the end of the race. So let me pop some music on and let's get these spreadsheets updated so we can see some points and see where people finished. So there we go. Let's quit that. Yep, I do want to quit that. I want to go to this screen. I want to open up the results of the spreadsheet, and I want to open ddf.justrace.net. And if all works well, I should be able to just copy and paste the exported results across, and we can see where we stand. So, results and graphs. Sean, JDF. Oh, Mr. Bishy, yeah, it wasn't a successful one for you in race 2, was it, mate? Wow. I'll have to see what happens. I'll have to look at the replay shortly. So, qualifying, here we go. I forgot I actually put that on poll as well. So if we go across to round 4, race 2, paste the quali results in there. And then if we go to the race results, click that button. And then obviously you can't see this because it's all behind the scenes. If I paste this in here, it should theoretically now update the points with where everybody's at. If I go back to the standings page, let's see where we are. So if we interact with this, come on, right click interact, and bring this screen up, hide that. There we go. Let's have a look at the lovely points then, shall we? I do apologise massively to Kev Hopkins, by the way. I put an Australian flag on him. And he's actually from New Zealand. There is no bigger insult than that. I do apologise massively, Kev. Sorry, mate. I'll get that fixed up for next time. So, George Senior, even though it was a DNS, still gets points for being in 5th place. So, not a bad result, mate. Not a bad result as well. That's solid points on the board. But let's have a look at the progress. So, Brody is currently in the championship lead with a 78 points. I'm only 3 behind him on 75. So that's my first win of the season. I'm stoked with that. And then Matt. So let's have a look at Matt Webb because he's back on 59 points. However, there's a drop round in effect there. So he's not actually on 59 points. So once the season finishes and me and Brody take all of those results, you know, if we do every round, we're actually going to drop a score. So that's going to bring Matt back into contention. And that's also going to bring Sven into contention as well because he missed a round. And Timo into contention because, you know, he's missed a round as well. He's on 3. So if you look at the points, actually Matt, Sven and Timo, that's representative. Me and Brody, you're probably going to have to knock, 17 points off Brody. 18 points off me, so that will, say if we knock 18 points, that'd be 73, 53, 57, so I'll be on 57, Brody will be on 78, 61, I think. So Brody is still technically in the lead of the championship here by the looks of things, so that is epic stuff. And then let's have a look at the Audis. So, consolidating some birthday good fortune. Vushel has closed the gap massively to Sven in the championship now. So, even though Sven got win in the poll, actually no, they didn't close the gap. Vushel has managed to maintain it by matching the results. So the gap is the same as it was. Boggy with another podium in the Audis this weekend, who's probably getting incredibly drunk right now, is oh no, look, Donny, Irish flag. Look, I've got an Irish flag there for you, mate. I knew, and there's no way I'd put an American flag next to Sean because he's Canadian. So very tight up here. Boggy's in tight as well. Shane is definitely in contention. So if you drop 21 points from Sven's score, that puts him on 84, 74, 64, 63. Shane's on 56 with the drop score taking effect, so Shane's not too far away as well. So some solid points here. And congratulations on Anthony Smeekers getting a podium in the Audi. Congratulations, Anthony. That is an awesome result. Some nice points on the board, which gets you nice and close to Hank as well. So some good results there. And let's have a look at the Mazda, shall we? Let's have a look at the Mazdas. George Senior. Sven did race 1 in the Audi, did a 12-hour endurance race, and then came back to do race 2 in the Praga. That's because he's just insane, he just can't get enough. Rokus out in the championship lead on 83 points. James Tumulty in second on 65 points. Shards in third on 57, then Lee Miller 51. And those points are all representative because all of those guys have done 4 races, so you know they're equal at the moment. So that is a massive lead for Rokus, who has won every race and been on pole for every race. However, the only reason he doesn't have a perfect score of 84 points is this pole position down here for Lee Miller, who's currently 4th in the standings. He managed to snag pole at Donington, knock Rokus off top spots. That's Lee Miller is the only reason that Rokus doesn't have a perfect score. No Piccolini or Ashley Denman this weekend. So Tom Lothar and Tichy Ash, those two people in 5th and 6th, they actually didn't score points this weekend. Drop score is in effect, so don't count them out just yet. If you drop 21 points from Rokus, drop 20 points from Rokus, you'll be on 63. So yeah, those guys are not too far behind at all. So epic stuff, and big shout out to Norway Nick, who has now finished on the podium in each race he's entered in the Audi, and he's clawing his way back into the points very nicely there on 32. Stephen Coe, Mr. Consistency, his results are improving every time, so an 8th, a 7th, a 7th, and a 6th. Getting the points on the board, and then Triple J back into action after a month off, gets some more points on the board. Sean Patterson sadly couldn't make it. JD Finney, my dad, he sadly couldn't make it as well. Good to see Mark Hallowell on the board, and John Tsu as well. Actually, there's no flag for John Tsu, first race of the season, and a 4th place to boot as well, so congratulations. You managed to beat some rather seasoned racers there, mate. And yeah, not a great result for Mr. Bishy, who finished in 5th. Although that does match his first result of the season in 5th as well, but because he got pole, he gets the extra point for it, so there we go. Peruvian flag for you, mate, Mr. Pardo. Okay, I don't think I've ever used a Peruvian flag in anything I've done before, so that'll be a good one. Excellent stuff. I'll sort that out when I post the official results on Discord very shortly. But that's where we are in the points. Epic stuff all round, incredibly tight stuff all round. This is great. I'm loving this championship. So yeah, 3 rounds to go. Next month is Bathurst, the month after that is Sonoma, and the month after that is Silverstone. So great stuff. Can't wait for that. It's going to be epic. Bathurst is going to be so intense. And it's going to be a continuation of the fight that me and Brody had last night. So there we go. Anyway, I'm going to wrap the stream up now, guys. That is me done for the day. I'm going to go probably have a nap and get back to bed because I'm exhausted. And yeah, I need to clear this cold before I go back to work tomorrow. But I want to say... I don't want to say that, I want to say this. Massive thank you to everybody for taking part. This series is just... it's been a dream for years, and for it to actually happen like this is just... amazing. I'm so grateful for everyone who's turning up and making this possible every month. I'm having a great time. I hope everyone who's taking part is having a great time, and I hope everyone who's watching is having a great time as well. And I know, George Senior, that puts you in 2 categories today because you were taking part and then sadly you weren't. So maybe next month at Bathurst you can get a proper result on the board and we can go wheel-to-wheel racing again. But until then, I actually have nothing planned on the channel until where are we? Friday the 26th, so just under 2 weeks away. I've got a rally stream on that Friday. It's going to be Lancia Stratos H3 at Monte Carlo in Dirt Rally 2.0, but the reason I have nothing planned before then is if I switch it over to this view, you can see there's a few boxes behind me, and if I show you what these boxes say, there you go, Next Level Racing, Elite Tablet and Button Box Mount. When I say we, I mean me, over the course of the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be building my brand new Next Level Racing Ford GT Elite rig. So I haven't booked any races because I don't want to book anything in case I don't have a rig to actually race on, because these things might take a few days, big projects, you know, it can take several hours. But that's going to be exciting, so the next time you see me, I will be on a brand new rig. So that's exciting. But until then, guys, thank you so much for watching, thank you for taking part, you're all superb, and thank you everybody who's renewed the membership today as well. So that's Danny and Sean Patterson and Vushel, I believe, as well, and James Thompson, thank you for the subscribe if you're still watching. So yeah, time for me to wrap up the stream, get some brekkie, or maybe get to bed and then get some brekkie. Anyway, love your work, guys, and I will see you soon. Alright, Oh, aye.